Hey, yo, this is Kingearner coming to you guys live and direct. This is what I want to say to everybody. This is what the shirt said. And I'm successful with that because at the end of the day, anybody that calls themselves going against Kingearner, they don't work out too well. You know why they don't work out too well? I'm going to tell y'all why. If you go to this kitten's page, right? Go to his page. He's still following me. And if you saw when a few times when I actually was like driving there, he kept talking about the police and talking about other things that didn't have to do with what we were supposed to be doing. Anybody that call you out and asks you for a fight, you fight them. I don't care who it is. Call me out for a fight, but not only that, he disrespected my religion numerous times. And I'm like, this boy was just a fan, but I'm not above a fist fight. Youngins, sometime something or someone may get you that angry where you want to go physically to a different scale. You want to go harder, you know what I'm saying? You want to, you feel like that person will deserve a fight. But as men, fight him and don't kill him. You know why? Damn. You know what? I'm gonna keep it 100 with y'all. And I'm gonna say this. Damn, that's deep. I just said something that's kind of contradictory. The reason why it's contradictory because in 1996, I was convicted and sent to jail for manslaughter. The manslaughter that I was sent to jail for was for me fighting an individual. I mean, honestly, to be truthful with you guys, it was all handworking. I'm not boasting on that because, believe it or not, this guy was a friend of mine. We grew up with each other. I mean, I didn't hang with him in the neighborhood, but this was my friend. So the example is, damn, I gotta keep it 100. It is no example. I failed the test today. Damn, it's deep. That's deep. That's deep. Now listen to me. Look, peep this. The whole day I've been bamboozled, baffled by a weirdo, right? The whole day, right? So I'm bamboozled thinking, this boy, he talking crazy in the comments and he offered me to a fight. I accept the fight. I accept the challenge. But me accepting that challenge, honestly, was the biggest mistake. Although I'm a man of honor, I gotta keep it 100 with y'all. That was a big mistake. I forgot. I've been doing so well in reference to not harming individuals, not fighting individuals and things of that nature, that what I'm calling so positive for me is really so negative because a person died at my hands before. Huh? Yes, a person has died at my hands before. I know this guy's weak. I look at him, I see he can't throw hands. And although a person has died at my hands before, all right, yeah, although a person has died at my hands before, I believe that this is one of the individuals in life who needs to be spanked. And those hands that he died of, let me give you an understanding of something, those hands are still here. They're still here. See them war wounds? This ain't nothing I'm selling. This isn't a ticket I'm selling. This is not what I would call pay-per-view. I've punished someone before, and may Allah forgive me. I punished someone before. Anyone in Philadelphia, anyone that grew up with me can come forth and be truthful about that. That punishment was over nonsense. That punishment was honestly me stepping up and taking over a fight for a friend. A friend that came with the whole dishonor of the plan of doing what we done to the dude. And when we rumbled the first time, he didn't like how it turned out. And the second time, me and him fought again and he wound up dying. And they made up all these things. They took it to trial. They made up all these things, man, about Kingearner. Lied on Kingearner, man. They lied on me, man. and they told individuals, man, that I actually beat this guy to death. Like I intentionally beat him to death, and I used objects to do so. That's the lies they told about me. And this is honorable fact. This is not no lie here. And I damn near was bamboozled into doing it in a negative form. Like, you know, the youngin had said it. He said, no, we're gonna wait 2 weeks, but this guy was talking so cute. So I said, I'm gonna ride out. And when I rode out, man, when I told this boy what block I'm on, and anybody else from New York, you know, I'm not gonna replay the whole thing because it's not something that you replay, because at the end of the day, the cops was called, and, you know, the cop just laughed it off. Came to the car, you know how they act. They got the New York slang over there, but it was more or less to the point that he knew who I was, you hear me? He said, damn, you over here in Philly fighting, huh? He said, damn, King. He said, if I could get an autograph, would this make things go away? I said, man, listen, I don't look for no type of leisure, so no, I don't give out no autographs. And it went a whole different way. But at the end of the day, let me give you an understanding. What did I tell my youngins? What y'all supposed to be doing? Killing rats with success. This is a rat, a known rat. Any man who puts on a shirt and act like a police officer ain't a man. That's not a man. That's a person impersonating the police. Why did I think that I was gonna come out here and get anything else different? I'm here till the morning. I'm still here, right? But in, you know, privately discussions, I even try to get his friends, people that he don't know that I know that know him, to go ahead and, you know, damn, let me go ahead and get that one, you hear me? Because it's old heads and a lot of dudes, like the dude in the car with him, Cold Chump. He pays homage. They all do. You can look in their eyes and tell that any real gorillas that's around them, that's near them, oh, guess what? I put anything on it. Guess what they're gonna do? Guess what they're gonna do? I put anything on it, they're gonna tell. They're gonna get the press. These are the type of kittens in NY that get the press on them. People, it's a real nigga somewhere laughing like Kingearner snatching his Kingearner, but at the end of the day, there's someone food. You can tell, he was scared. Listen, when I was conversing, everybody got that live. If you got the live, go back. You got all the lives, go back. Where he was panicking. Oh, I didn't want to fight now. But that's the day, well, that was yesterday. We're gonna leave that there, and guess how we carrying it now? We got 2 weeks, he claims, you know. And I want the people to understand that I apologize for me allowing my anger to get control of me. What y'all miss is that I'm a human being, and that I'm nothing like none of the motivators. I'm nothing like them, man. A lot of people that are already motivated, they already been cool for years, and they already had the mentality. Like, there's one motivator that I honor and I respect. That's Inky Johnson, man. I honor this man. You know why? The other day he said, I lost my arm playing football. But that don't mean I still can't play the game. That don't mean that I can't abstract that honor that I was actually doing and still give the people some understanding. In other words of, I'm a winner. I'm a winner. And you see, that's a man with his life all the way together. Stop thinking Kingearner has his life all the way together, because I don't. I'm a human being. I'm just getting a few years in being a legal man. I'm just getting the understanding of what invoices is. I'm just getting the understanding of what, you know, banks do. You know, how much money I need to keep this credit good here. And, you know, I'm growing as a man, and it's growing fast. It didn't grow a little bit, because the energy that I have, that strength, that motivation to have the strength to get out there, to rumble with anybody, that comes from the CMOS gold. You know, people can talk y'all behind off. Y'all can talk to your face blue. CMOS gold really works. That's why it really sells. And a lot of people are jealous of it. You know why? Because my supporters and my customers are locked all the way in. You know why they're locked all the way in? I'm gonna tell you why. Because they didn't understand Seymour's gold. They didn't understand none of that until I started taking it. You know why? They actually saw the change. You saw the change right in front of you. So you begin to adhere to it. You hear people speak honorable the way they speak. It was just in my lingo, it's in my veins. No one can ever go against that. I am indeed the king of honor. And everyone's seen me face to face with this bull and seen me snatch his honor. I want to say that anybody that's around him, the queen flips or whatever his name is, whatever the kitten, I don't know. I want to say this. Look at me. Smack, smack, smack. For having a young bull, smack. God damn. Fly, pelican, fly. That kitten got wings and flew off, and guess what? They have no honor. Him and his homies, his whole squad, their honor has been snatched. Because no one taught this kitten to never talk bad about people that he probably are around every day. A lot of you young boys, y'all don't understand what's around y'all. That's why y'all end up things going haywire with y'all. Pop up. He's in a river somewhere. You don't know why, because a lot of y'all don't know where y'all at. And I don't wish no harm on nobody, man. One thing I would not do is threaten to harm anybody. That was one of my number one things as a child coming up, as a young boy moving around. I would always threaten people. You know why? Because I really was the threat. You hear me? It was more of a promise that you knew that I was coming. And I want to say this to everybody, youngin'. You're going to make mistakes. But when you see Kingearner making a mistake that I made, know that the mistake was a good intent of just throwing these. Because I could have done it a whole different way. You hear me? Once I told that kitten where exactly I was at, before you know it, I was pulled over. And I wasn't really like right there anymore. I was like drifting off. And I don't know if they might have saw my car or whatever the case may be, but if anybody know them blocks, like those blocks, that block I was really on is a dark block. It's not like a regular joint. So when I tell him to cut around there, I thought he was gonna be a man and cut around the corner. Me and him rip, you know. He said he like wanted to get beat up on live. And I'm like, man, what he got beat up on live? He's like a glutton for punishment. Today will be the last day that you even hear the dishonorable kitten being mentioned. This is what we call a dishonorable mention. You hear me? At the end of the day, I can make this video, but if I mention his name, you know what happens? He becomes what I would say close to being kind of like honorable. If you notice, I never mentioned his name ever. I gave him about 100 followers, maybe more. Gave him a few hundred followers, and he was, you know, these young boys is retarded like a little bit. He was more enthused with fighting and yelling and screaming on live. I never took it live. I was keeping it live and direct. That's all I wanted to do, was be live and direct. So I want for everybody to take heed to mistakes and being a man, and always being able to say, no guns involved. Put your hands up and rumble. That's what you gotta be willing to do. You know, you can't worry about it. You notice I didn't move with nobody else. You know, I'm not gonna lie to y'all and tell y'all I didn't have a driver with me. I did have a driver. It was a legal person. That person don't carry guns. That person don't do nothing negative. It was more or less like a person who with a license, you know? So I was driving first. I said, let me go ahead and play passenger, man. You know, bid, but I'm gonna smash him. I was that upset. I was that hurt that I would have a dude that would Joe me in my DM and tell me how much he honored me, and then try to pull me into getting him a few followers. So I'm hoping he got the followers, but more than anything, he doesn't have a platform, you see. He don't earn off his platform. It's a difference, man. You know, if you can't show us statements of 10 and 20 and 30 and 40 and 50 thousands of dollars within a week and two, you can't really speak on earning. If you're scraping and scrubbling, it's of honor. I've done it for years, trying to stay legal, just scraping and scrubbing. But guess what? When you're serious and you have honor, not real, because them fake dudes are real. They're real. Them fake niggas is real. He's a real kitten. All them real dudes that claim they're real, they're real. But we have honor, pure honor. You can see how he saved the word. Listen to it, and then listen to my slang. I say, we're honorable. He says, we're honorable. He's actually pronouncing the whole word. If you hear a lot of them dudes, even when Dame Dash was doing it, they don't say the word correctly. And there ain't no disrespect to nobody, but I mean, anybody can take it as they want. You know, one thing about me, a lot of my supporters see me. Ask them, always by yourself. Always. Always. But I guarantee you, if you think I don't have the strength of 1,000 men, try it. All you gotta do is try it. All you gotta do is make yourself famous. Make sure that I give you some understanding. I wanna say to the family of Stephen Jones that I don't intend for this video to be of negativity, me speaking about how Stephen Jones died at the hands of me from fighting. That's not what this is an intent to do. I don't want no one to think like that, because that was never my intentions. But I do want people to understand that you can actually fight someone and kill them. And you can actually go to jail for that. Even if they wanted to rip with you. I know. That's why I ended up in jail with manslaughter. From general murder to manslaughter. Alhamdulillah, I'm here. Allah meant for me to be here today. So the example of negativity, the example of the wrong things, I'm allow you to know that I'm not free of them. Every man will fail somehow. It's all about how you're gonna get back up. And guess what? Until I'm able to get with this kitten, we're not gonna call him, all my followers, if you see anybody on Rand, because it's about 1,000 of them, you know, they all try to clout chase. They try to figure out every day how they can get more followers. I mean, I seen the guy, he even was texting me, man, I'm gonna milk this. I'm gonna milk you. You talking about, cuz you ain't gonna get no money? I got a dime on myself. I'm pretty sure I got a lot of family and friends that got money on me. But at the end of the day, it's like more of a recreational thing for me. I can't get a real one. Ask people about me in my real life. I can't get a good rip. You hear me? In the can, ask them about me. Never was like a kitten. I was like ripping in the can. Ripping, like hand-on combat. Boom, 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 boom. Winning and losing. I never lost. If you never lost a fight, that's why you never fought nobody really. Because guess what? I've lost, but no one is able to really describe the loss. Like, did he lose? But how he lost, he went down and he was letting the guy punish him and they had no straight punches. You see this right hand here? I don't throw that like how they throwing it. Mine comes from here and you're out of here. Bottom line, it's been in proof how I carry it. I'm Kingearner from the Honor Your Life campaign. The goal is to get the youngest the example. Dudes get so pre-hyped and so into views in their lives. I could have went live. I don't need the views. I don't need the followers. Listen to me. I got about 100,000 followers, literally. Wallahi, I got probably more than 100,000 followers. Do the math on the pages that I got. Do the math on everything that I got going on. It was one thing somebody had said. Oh, maybe his followers don't like him. You better believe it. You better believe that. You better never forget it. You know why? About majority of my followers at one time didn't follow me until they found out that I wasn't a YouTuber and that I wasn't an IG guy. Look at IG and YouTube. I haven't really been on there like that. I mean, I keep up to date for the youngins, but to keep them out of jail. But at the end of the day, y'all see where the earn coming from. Y'all watching it. And that's why he's still following Kingearner. Because you know why? He know deep down in the root of his heart how he kept trying to cop the play. I'm his OG. He's a old flea. Live and direct. Make sure y'all head to what? HonorableCMOSGold.com to get that CMOS gold. 92 of that 102 minerals your body is made of. It keeps older gentlemen like myself up. You see how like I said, that guy Queens Flip, he must be a kitten too. not snatched his honor just for his man being a kitten. Live and direct.